up, everybody? Well, I got another FIREBAT mini PC gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're checking out Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. So far it's been running pretty well on everything, so hopefully it'll continue to do so. But sometimes this thing's lack of VRAM will kick itself in the ass, even though it's really not that much weaker than the newer, like 70, 80, and stuff like that. Same thing with the CPU. The newer ones are definitely a little bit faster, especially in the CPU single core department, but they're not like night and day different in like performance, it seems. But the lack of VRAM will usually have it sometimes even losing out to the Steam Deck, because that thing can at least have access to 6. This only gets 4, even though in BIOS I said 8. I don't know, it's very strange. And things with less total system RAM will let you use 8. Like I can go on my White Ally Z1 Extreme right now, go put that on 8. It'd be a horrible idea, but I could do it. Although I've noticed all of those have some custom way of doing it, not just going into Windows in your BIOS and saying, hey, do that thing. So maybe it's something to do with the software. Since this has none, maybe it just can't do that. I don't know. Either way, why don't we hop into the game? Well, I have to wait a little while for it to download, but like 8 minutes or something. It's not that big of a game, but so you guys will just jump right into the settings right about now. Well, I'm not quite sure why OBS didn't want to work for this game, but no matter what I tried, black screen, just picked up audio, so guess we'll just kick it old school and do all camera recorded, which is better for this thing anyway, since you don't use any, you don't lose any FPS running OBS and all that. Because if you're going to try to run this on high, I don't think you got enough FPS to give to play that anyway. I don't think it's going to be very playable, but we did it on the Allies and all that stuff anyway, so we might as well try it here too. And there we go. That's pretty much the bottom, so we'll do what we did on the other things, do a quick benchmark, and then get ourselves some gameplay. Alright, benchmark's all done, and we averaged 32, which I think is very similar to the Allies and the Lenovo and all that stuff, so as long as we're not going to be like full of stutters once we get into the game, we might be alright. Ish. For some people, I don't think it's going to be playable for me. I want at least 30, preferably 60, but I don't know if I'm going to get that on this one. But hey, let's hop in. Let's see what it can do for those who would be totally okay playing like this. So here we are in game. What? What do you mean I'm out of ammo? Give me ammo. Wait, you're the money one. Never mind. You give me ammo. There we go. A little ammo. Not a lot of ammo, but a little ammo. And a little ammo is better than none. Oops, hit the wrong button. Wasted it. Come on, give me a little bit more ammo. I mean, that's a little bit of a start to having some, but that's not that much ammo. There we go, finally, we're starting to get there. I should be able to make that, right? Yeah. Yes, yes you are. You're also dead again. Well, he wasn't relentless enough, I guess. Wants me to go over there. Ah, that is the last one of those doohickeys, isn't it? But before we get there, let's try to get a little bit more FPS, although this wasn't as horrible as I was expecting. Still not great, but I was expecting low 20s and whatnot, like the majority of the time, not hovering right around 30. But anyway, we move on. Now we should lower it to 900p in medium settings. Of course, we'll do a benchmark too before we jump into the game, just like we've been doing. Now this one should be much better, much more playable. At least stay over 30 the whole time. I doubt it'll stay over 60 the whole time, but hey, it might surprise us. That'd be cool. I don't even think the Allies were able to do that, but sometimes this thing can win just by going by pure wattage. This thing can do a lot more watts than the other handhelds can because it's got a much bigger fan. It still gets pretty toasty, don't get me wrong, like this, but it's also going almost twice as much watts as the Allies and whatnot can do. Not quite, because they can do 30 for a short while, but these basically sit right around 40, 45 all the time. But anyway, to the game. Well, to the benchmark, then to the game. So, we got 62.57, which is right around what the Allies and all the other systems got. Other than the Steam Deck. Although I think that one got right around that too once I got everything like on the lower settings anyway. But anyway, let's get into the game now. I'd say it's about time. Well, here we are in the game, and no, it does not seem to be able to stay at 60 plus, but I wasn't expecting it to. I just wanted it to be over 30 plus, and I think we'll at least get that. That means it's completely playable to most people, at least especially on something like this, because the people that would want the hardcore FPS wouldn't be getting a system like this in the first place. At least in my opinion. Maybe there's a couple out there that would, but most of them wouldn't be acceptable. This wouldn't be acceptable performance for them in any way, shape, or form, so they would just not waste the money on it. For me, originally, this was just going to be a cheap way to upload stuff while I was asleep and run like King of the Hill or Family Guy or something in the background while I get to bed and whatnot. But then I found out the Wi-Fi on this thing is utter trash to where it can barely do any of that. Okay, no, we're going the wrong way, this way. Pretty sure we're supposed to go this way. And pick up all the thingies along the way. Although, I think I have max ammo, don't I? Alright then, well I guess we can just go in here. Yep, the people catapulted in. Huh. Not nice, get away. Hey, well that's handy. But also, it's time to move on to 720p in low. So now we're going to drop it down to 720p in the low settings, leaving the rest of the stuff all the same. Now honestly, this is probably a little too low and you could turn a couple settings back up, but hey, if you just wanted nothing but FPS and don't care about nothing else, well, here's how you'll do it. So with that all said, I'd say it's about time to go ahead, hop on into the game. Well, hop over to the benchmark, then the game. I keep forgetting this thing has benchmark. I'm not used to the games having benchmarks much anymore. But alright, benchmark's all done and we got 111.2 FPS, which is right around what the Lenovo got at 800p on the same low settings. But so far the Allies have won. They got like 115 for the white one and 116 for the black one. Basically the same. Could run it, you know, a couple more times and they might switch places a few times for all we know. Either way, let us get to the game. Well, now here we go. We're in the game. So let's go ahead and see what's what. So far it seems to be way more than playable. Doesn't look that pretty like this, obviously, but these kind of games were never about like super looks anyway. We gotta go find Paladin Mike. Alright, I think this is where the catapult was. Yeah, because that's where that thing was. Okay. Yep, and then they made the bridge. Alright, cool. We just gotta go across that then. Alright, I think those all just have ammo and stuff. I think we're good on ammo. I don't think we really need to worry about opening any more of those till we get into some more fights.
Hey, you showed those boneheads what for?
Indeed I did.
One of the Queen's waystones. No way! I've never actually seen one of these before. Are you?
Well, I try not to brag, but yes, absolutely.
All right! I'm bloody impressed. Only heard about those in stories.
Well, alright.
Queen's magic has unlocked more of your power as a fate maker. The Dragon Lord's armies don't stand a chance.
Ah, man, you're doing so well. Too bad I don't have anything up my sleeve for this. Blammo!
Let's roll smashes through the gate!
Bollocks! Put those new powers to death, fate maker.
All jokes aside, don't trust your sleeve. It gets hot there. They don't let you down. Remember this. You could have run.
Oh, another one? Ouch. Bad rock troll. I can throw rocks too, see? What? More?
Ready to cast. Hold on to something.
Nope, nothing really that useful. What about you? Nope. Alright, let's go get a little ammo. Alright, that's already, yeah, I don't think we need any more already.
I didn't quite believe it. But you fight like something out of a legend. Oh, you are a fake maker. Oh, come on, we stopped their ground assault, but there's some undead that made it into the city.
Better hurry if you're gonna stop me and save the world. I can only drag my feet destroying Right Hook for so long.
Bloody gates are closed. Give me a moment, I'll get us in. Oi! Lord Sky! Open up the gates!
Speak the password?
Passwords open the bloody gate before I shove leaves down your throat, stick a handle on your ass, and turn you into my own personal bloody teapot!
It's definitely him, guys! Open the gate!
Come on, but get ready. It's gonna be a right mess in there.
As you enter Right Hook, you witness total carnage. Homes are on fire. Skelly-mans are eating people's feet.
Why, hello, Misty. Oh. I'm gonna get some water.
Come on, we have to clear the city.
Ooh, you're almost out. We need to get you more.
Square.
Yes, yes! Push on, my armies of unyielding darkness. Once I take this city, the whole world will fall into my hands. Is this working for you? I want you to hate me. I'm talking true loathing, like an absolute rage smoldering within, hollowing you out like a house fire. Just let me know if there's anything else I can do. Mentor figures I can kill. I'm all ears. Well, that's you. The end draws near. Out of spell slots!
Oh, man. Oh, I missed. Oh, no, I think I got him a little. Shit, almost did again. We got him that time.
Show them no quarter! Serves you right.
Alright, though. I think that's probably more than good. let's go wrap the video on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Tiny Tina's Wonderlands on the FIREBAT Mini PC. And it seemed like it got very, very similar FPS to the Allied and the Lenovo. Didn't beat them, but it was extraordinarily close to the point where you wouldn't really be able to tell the difference between them. So that's actually pretty good. Usually it falls a little bit behind, but not in this particular game because I don't think it was really running any VRAM limitations, really. But that is all for this video, though. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.